Queríamos empezar hablando de tu infancia, tus principios, por qué fuiste músico y no, por ejemplo, corredor profesional de motos, que sabemos que es algo que te gusta.
Okay, he just said he wants to talk about your childhood and your music career and how you choose the music life and not the motorcycle career. You know, you're just living on the road.
Yeah,
that's what they mean.
Well, I mean, it's strange because I was into motorcycles way before I was into music, and it's just a part of my life that I have to have. You know, my wife says, well, it's dangerous, you know, why do you want to do it? I go, well, that's just part of life. If you went through life being safe, that would be boring to me, you know. There is a connection, I guess, between motorcycles and music, but for me, it is actually very separate, you know.
Yeah.
If I could combine them, it'd be a great thing.
Anyway, they're both dangerous.
Yes, you're right. They both have casualties.
When you realized that the music was seriously, you know, for your life, and
I never really realized it. When I was a kid, I just, you know, my dream was to play guitar.
Yeah.
And I just kind of kept doing it, you know, like I'd play in bands in high school, and then after high school, you know, I just went to Hollywood and started playing gigs, and I never really made a decision. It just happened, you know.
¿Tu familia había músicos?
In your family there were musicians?
No one was. Nobody. I'm the only one out of everybody in my family.
¿Compraron la guitarra, tu primera guitarra, que te la compraste? ¿Cómo fue?
When you bought your first guitar?
Oh, my first guitar. Oh my gosh. My first guitar, I had a job at a music store, and I used to you know, go to school during the day.
How old were you?
Probably 13. No, I'm wrong. 15, because I moved to California. 15. And I went to school during the day, then I went to band practice, and went to work and then band practice, and I worked at a music store. And every day I was tired, couldn't sleep, you know, and my mother said, you can't do all three. You can't go to school, be in a band, and work at a music store. So I quit school.
Yeah.
That wasn't what she wanted me to do, but that's what I did.
What your mom said. I mean,
she was not very happy.
No.
But now, you know, I mean, I think people choose their lives, you know, and it's just inevitable what's going to happen, and you can fight it, but it's going to happen, you know. And I think my mom didn't really make it a big deal because I was playing in bands, you know. I was playing gigs, I was earning money, so it's not like I was sitting around doing dope and just, you know, nodding out. I actually was doing things.
En los temas se escuchan riffs originales, potencia. Quiero saber del primero al cuarto disco si está en la búsqueda de un sonido o ya lo encontró. Está en la búsqueda de un sonido en particular, o ya lo encontró, y que los riffs son muy originales y potencia.
Yeah.
Que transmite la banda.
Yeah, he wants to know if you know the riffs on your first records are like original with like a lot of strength and power, and he wants to know like the develop up to the fourth album, like your ideas or your how do you realize?
Oh, I see. I know what you're talking about. Well, for me, how I feel, I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
I think the records kind of all sound the same. You know, to me, Swag sounds like Pawn Shop Guitars. It's just a collection of songs, but I don't think the sound really changed that much.
No.
I always make a record that I would enjoy listening to. I make a record that I would buy, and like I said, I'm basically my biggest critic. You know, if I don't think it's good, I won't put it out, and that's why there's been a little gap now for a while, because I've been working on stuff and it's just not good yet. You know, and when it's good, then I'll make a new record. I did have to give some songs to like Supernova and Colonel Parker, so they took some of my good songs. But yeah, to me it all sounds the same. It really does. I mean, new technology makes things better or worse, but for the most part, they're all interchangeable.
¿Cómo es el proceso de composición? Arranca primero la melodía, la letra, hace un proceso conjunto? ¿Qué cosas te inspiran? Muchas letras tienen que ver con las motos, muchas letras también tienen que ver con el amor, con las guitarras, son como las cosas que uno más o menos va viendo. Pero en tu proceso interno, ¿cómo es la creación?
What's your process in when you make a composition in a track? Like you start with the lyrics or the harmonics or the melody with the guitar, and if it's like related with your lifestyle and your chopper style, and your love, and
to me, music in records should mark your place in time. It's your growth. And for me, my songs really do relate what I'm doing, what I'm going through, what's good, bad, or ugly. And I do have songs about motorcycles and things, sometimes too many, like cars, songs about broken cars. But that's what consumes me at that time. Like if my Mustang is driving me crazy and all I do is take it from one mechanic to the other or whatever, that consumes me, so I write a song about it. I do start with guitar first, almost always, and I think it always starts from that quest of the greatest riff. We're all looking for that smoke on the water. Or Welcome to the Jungle. I'm always like, I'll come up with something, and then I try to tweak it so it's just more original. And sometimes you hit and sometimes you miss. But I think it's always that goal of just getting that great riff in there. But lyrics for me always come last. I'm still more of a guitar player.
Conoce guitarristas argentinos, especialmente Papo, una persona que tocó con Lemmy, tocó algún tema con él, si se enteró de lo que pasó de la muerte en el 2005 y qué recuerdos tiene que él, si lo conoce como guitarrista argentino. Dale. Y le mostramos la foto.
Do you know any guitar player here from Argentina? Like he's saying that you played before with Papo.
I love Papo.
Yeah, he also played with Lemmy. And if you realize that he was dead in 2005.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got a call right away. Yeah, I actually did get close with Papo. We hung out more than just at the shows and stuff. I went to his house a couple times, went to a couple parties together, so I did get to know him. He's crazy. But yeah, it was sad. It's sad that his life ended that way, but it's also kind of romantic.
Yeah.
We all hope we have a long life and then something romantic happens. But yeah, Papo, it was great. Obviously everybody loved him and stuff, and he lived it. And to me, that's what was so genuine about him, is that he lived it, And I think that's the best thing you can do for yourself and your fans, is live your life.
Yeah, he was like in the razor's edge.
Yeah, like I said, he died romantically. Want a little more time before it happens, but that's not a bad way to go out.
Lost in time, no time and space. Never thought we'd ever fade.
Leonel hablaba de que tenía como muchas canciones y que no se decidía porque no le gustaban para formar un nuevo disco. ¿Hay planes reales para un nuevo disco más o menos cercano?
Yeah, he says you got a lot of songs that maybe you're not happy with them, but you want to put them in your new record. Is there like a new record coming up soon or something?
I hope so. I actually was working on a record last year when I had my last motorcycle accident, which knocked me out for 6 months. So I have a bunch of new songs, so I'm trying. What's hard is when you don't have a set band, it's hard to get people together to contribute. When I was doing Pawn Shop Guitars, which was a long time ago, it was easy getting people together. When I did my last record, Swag, it was hard getting musicians together. You'd think, your record's going to come out, you're going to tour, that people would want to. It's hard. Everybody's working now. It's a different time making records now than it was 10 years ago.